The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Boom, 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 boom. So Lindsay is back. She's back from the Bahamas. Misbehaving in the Bahamas.
I like that.
How long were y'all there?
5 days. It felt like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And y'all swam with the dolphins?
Swim with the dolphins. Yep.
What other activities did y'all do?
That was pretty much it for the extras. But they have like 30 water slide parks, and so we did all that. When I say we, I mean the kids.
Yeah.
They're not tall enough to go on the good slides.
They can't go through the one with the shark tank?
No. You got to be 48 inches, and Delilah's like a little bit off, but Brooks is, way off. But yeah, they were upset about that. But there's the whole hotel is made up of aquariums, like the walls. That keeps them occupied for hours.
Yeah.
So
I could see that. Just put them out there and then take a nap.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah. But it was a good time, The weather was great.
So you and Kyle didn't go down the slides at all with him?
No, he enjoys a slide.
Yeah.
And he was going to, but then never did. And we have to take turns. Obviously, we can't go together, so it just never happened. I think last time we went, he did all of them. But there's one that goes straight down.
Yeah.
And then a little bit through the shark tank. And he loves that one, but it's not my thing.
Well, I like slides. I like water parks and stuff, but I don't like the ones that just go straight down, because you actually feel like you come off of that thing when you got your arms crossed across you and across your chest, and then they push you off of it, and it feels like you come up off of that thing and then land back down on it. I'm scared of heights, so I don't like that one.
Same, and I think that's the reason I don't like any slides. And honestly, water goes up when you're going straight down. I mean, I don't care how much you hold your breath, water's going in.
Up your
nose.
Oh, okay. Oh, I've heard that happening. That it can go.
Oh, in other places, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Yeah, but there's no way those water slides that just go straight down, that when you get up, that your swimsuit's not in your butt.
Yeah.
That's true. Or your top's off, or your, if you have it too. There is a Rapids lazy river the kids loved. It's like more of a rapid type.
Yeah.
Not a lazy river.
A little more exciting than a lazy river.
Not so lazy river.
Yeah.
So
a slightly energetic river.
Yeah. Exactly.
Is the food good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's expensive. I mean, everything is just, we can't say longer than 5 days.
Yeah,
Don't say that.
Yeah, I think when Jody and I would go to the breakfast buffet there, it was just the two of us. It was like $72, and that was way back.
Whoa!
Now it's $72 a person.
Really?
Even kids.
No way.
For breakfast?
Yeah. If you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, a family of 4, snacks, and let's say you drink alcoholic beverages, you're averaging $1,000 a day. Oh. I mean, easy. Our dinner was $400. I mean, it's expensive. It's not.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I asked the bell guy, because we became friends. I said, what's the longest someone stayed? He said, honestly, not even 3 weeks, to his knowledge. And he's been there forever. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's a long time. Don't get me wrong. But,
Yeah. I'm trying to think how long ago it was that Jody and I went there. It was for one of our anniversaries, like a big anniversary. Maybe it was 20 years, because we've been married 30, so maybe it was our 20th anniversary or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pricey.
And so that's how long ago it was.
Yeah.
But then again, 10 years is not that far to go back and then have double in price.
Right. Right.
Man.
Even the excursions. So our good friends went the week before us, and they did the dolphins, the stingrays. They went out to this island that you swim with the pigs.
Oh, yeah.
And just wrap your head around this. The dolphin experience is $250 a person, okay? They have a family of 5. They did all those excursions. Think about that.
It's a couple G's every day.
Oh, I mean, they spent
Wow.
like $15,000 in 5 days. I mean, it's hurtful.
But if they just go on a cruise, they could swim with the pigs every day
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
for free.
Yeah.
What?
It's just I mean, that's why we do one excursion. I mean, we don't get crazy because, I mean, it's insane. And the drink, margarita's like $28. Yeah. It's just silly. But if it's your vacation,
Yeah.
once a year, 5 days, like, okay, good. What we spent, we could have done a cruise or whatever. People do different things.
Yeah.
We just pick that, whatever. But it's fun. I mean, Disney going to be way more expensive, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We're not even prepared for that, Bill.
No.
Well, when my kids were little, when we would go to Disney for pretty much the whole week, it was about $10,000 back then.
Back then.
So
Which is a lot. It's a lot.
yeah. So
I mean,
think about what it'll be now.
I don't know. I just, scary.
I know.
Yeah. But we're going to have to do it. I mean, we've come to terms with we're going to have to go.
Do they like Disney characters and stuff?
So Delilah's into the princesses.
Yeah.
Brooks is not into Disney whatsoever.
Good.
He likes, the Minions and Spidey he's kind of getting into. But did I just call it Spidey? I can't.
Yeah.
It's called Spidey and Friends. That's his show. Okay, guys, I'm turning nerdier by the minute because of this kid. But maybe next year, I don't want her to get out of the princess side. Do you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Because, you took Lainey when she was into the princesses, and it's cute.
Right.
I don't want her to exceed that and us wait too long. And
Yeah. You can do a princess breakfast and the whole thing.
I love that. At least once,
Right.
I have friends that go every year from when their kids were born, and I'm just like, oh, I'm exhausted looking at it.
Who's her favorite princess?
Elsa,
Okay. Mm-hmm. So y'all could do, does Elsa have a breakfast?
probably.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah.
And then she would love that.
Mm-hmm.
She'd just be kind of confused. She'd be like, Mommy, why does Elsa have a beard
Yeah.
and hairy arms?
Yeah. Oh, God. Fun times.
Yeah.
I know. Does it just it just cringes?
I'm adding up the dollars in my head.
Yeah.
It's just like so much money to do these things. But
And
it's
they
awesome.
Want,
I mean, it's
they
cool.
want everything. They,
Yeah.
toys are everywhere. I mean, souvenirs. I don't know.
Yeah, it gives me anxiety to think about, I know how much things were when my kids were little and you think about what they are now.
And flights. I mean,
Yeah.
my kids don't fly for free anymore. It's just insane.
But it's stuff that, you will always have as valuable experiences,
Yeah.
with your kids. It's awesome.
I have the funniest story. Wait, do we have time?
No, we can take a break. And
Okay,
then do
I
it the next
totally
one.
forgot.
Okay, we'll do it next.
This is TJ Riggins Extra Funny.
Hey, it's TJ, the #1 influencer for Cozy Earth. So why did I agree to endorse such a frou-frou company like Cozy Earth? Well, because they wouldn't stop begging me. And at least all their stuff is super luxurious, and they have the perfect Mother's Day gifts. Now look, I'm not gonna lie to you. You may have sticker shock right at first, but don't freak out because you're gonna get a huge 41% discount on everything because you know me. Just use my name as the code and you're gonna save a lot of money. Go to tjriggins.com/deals for Cozy Earth and use the code TJ this Mother's Day.
Add tjriggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type tjriggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, tjriggins.com.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Let's do it!
Now, back to TJ and Riggins Extra Funny.
All right. When we last left our story, Lindsay said she had something funny.
Yeah.
So we
Pretty
will
funny.
find out.
So I thought about this after I said the kids flying. The flights aren't free, but okay. So we get on the plane, we board the plane to come home, and we're sitting there and we're about to take off. And Delilah's like, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay. So I take her to the bathroom and she's like, don't come in here with me. So I'm waiting outside the door because the bathrooms are tiny.
Yeah.
You know where this is going.
I don't.
Yeah. So all of a sudden I'm like, what is that smell? Oh my God. I'm like, that's not D. So she's like, okay, Mom, I'm ready. And when she says that, she did. And I got a wiper.
Yeah.
I mean, she can wipe herself, but whatever. So I open the door. The flight attendants are right here. You know, that bathroom's so tiny.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, I could close the door. I'm like, because her stomach had been upset from when she threw up when she got car sick at the airport. I told that story earlier. So I'm like, we're done, whatever. We wash our hands, we go out. I'm so embarrassed. My face is like bright. Because, if an adult has to go, you probably hold it, or if you don't, you're like that guy, So we sit down and we're not that close to the bathroom. We're like midway. Kyle looks at me and goes, Lindsay, you did not. And I went, it was Delilah. He said, I went, I swear to God. Oh my God. I have never been so. She took an adult size full on on the airplane.
She's rotten.
Yeah. She didn't care.
You blew it up.
And she didn't even think twice. She's 4. She didn't think twice about it. She just sat down and started drinking and eating her snacks. And I'm like, everyone's looking at us. I'm like, it was her. It was her. It was her. Oh my God.
I feel great.
They're like, why would she take her little girl in there to do that? Why don't she expose her?
Yeah.
I love that Delilah even looked at her and was like, you don't need to be in here for this. You're not going to want to be in here. You better just hang out here. I'm just warning you.
Don't come in here with me.
God, it's just, and it's gross. The airplane bathrooms are just disgusting. I'm just like, full bath when we get home.
Yeah. Man, that's funny.
But Kyle still thinks it was me. I was like, he's like, you a liar? Like, I swear to God, that was me.
Why do you have Band-Aids on your fingers?
I was, what do you say? Popping open the clasp on the suitcase, and it cut my fingers. I don't know what happened. It just nicked my fingers when I was. Do you know what I mean?
Your thumb and your ring finger?
Yeah, I had grabbed it like that.
Yeah. To
unclasp it, and it just cut. They're little.
So fragile.
I know.
And accident prone.
I mean, they're little.
Got a dent in your forehead.
Yeah.
That's not going away.
Yeah. I'm a disaster, guys. I'm a disaster. They're just like paper cuts, but they were bleeding, so I just.
Does that look like it's going away in her forehead?
It's not as red as it was when she first took off the hat.
But that dention is still there.
Are you serious? What if it's there forever?
I don't know.
I got to see my Botox lady.
Getting some filler in there.
Put some filler. Oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
Oh no, it still hurts really bad. I'm suing.
How did you not feel that? It created such a bright red. How did you not feel that digging into your forehead?
So I didn't feel it until I took it off, and then I felt it. I don't know. I guess it went numb.
Yeah. But maybe numb most of the time.
Yeah.
From all that Botox. And
I didn't think
True.
of that.
That botulism in there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh yeah. It's fun. I'm falling apart.
Yeah. I love your daughter just blowing it up in the
yeah.
If she was any older, I couldn't tell that story because she'd be embarrassed. But now she's just like middle fingers, don't care.
Right.
Yeah, because they're just taught that whenever you have to go, you go.
You go, yeah.
That's right. I wish I had her confidence in.
Right, you don't ever tell a little kid, that's newly into that, being able to do that, to hold it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. God.
If she's eating her snacks and she's like, more cookies, please. I'm emptied out, so I'm good now. I'm ready to eat. That's funny.
And you can't. It doesn't flush automatically. So she was in there like 5 minutes. I'm like, okay, there's like a line.
Right. Yeah, and it's just, because it doesn't have water in it.
Yeah. Put some water on
that.
Put some water on it. Hit the switch, man. You ain't in the electric chair. It ain't gonna kill you to hit the switch.
My face hurts.
That is funny.
Oh man. Oh, I'll never forget that.
Hey, Kyle really thinks it was you?
No, not anymore. I was like, I swear.
Fun.
But he thought nothing could come out of her that bad.
Yeah. Something dead.
Think about the people in the rows ahead of you, like when you walk back to where you were.
Oh.
People who were even closer to the restroom.
Listen, a school class was in the very back, all wearing the same T-shirts.
Yeah.
They're probably like, whoa, blew it up. You nasty.
Yeah, that Bahamas food.
Yeah. Just rotten.
It must be.
Oh, man. That's so funny.
So they have, how many of those resorts do they have at the Bahamas now? They have I know they have the one that we used to go to with listeners. It was called Bahama Breezes or something, and I think it was the lower end of the luxury.
Yeah.
And then they have what is a sandal? Don't they have a sandals there? Or
Probably.
What are the ones that are just adults? Is that sandals?
I think you're right. Sandals.
And then they have the Atlantis.
And the new
and then
one.
that new one.
Bahamar.
Yeah.
Which is Hilton, so we'll never go to that one because Kyle has Marriott points.
Don't remind me.
Don't
You've only
remind
got
me.
Marriott
He's
points.
got Marriott.
Oh, what a
Yeah.
loser.
Loser.
Can you believe it?
Yeah.
We only have Marriott points.
Yeah.
I hate him.
Yeah. And Atlantis is Marriott, obviously. But he travels so much for work that we basically stay for free at the Atlanta. He travels all the time.
Which is the one where they have the swingers? That guy that was like the ripping and the tearing, the ripping and the tearing. Is that in the Bahamas?
No, that was wasn't that Rio? Wait,
It's called.
it was hedonism, right?
Hedonism.
Yeah,
There is one called RIU next to the Atlantis.
but no, I think hedonism is in Brazil, isn't it? Rio de Janeiro. De Janeiro.
I thought you meant the hotel name.
Yeah, he's like standing up on the edge of that pool in that Speedo, and he's like, this old guy, I'm all about the ripping and the tearing.
I was on the show when we
Yeah.
heard that. Yeah.
They call me Party Rick or whatever it was. It's hedonism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
See
hedonism.
where that was.
Now, what did I say? Hedonism.
I think
did.
so.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Yeah, I thought it was in Rio de
Jamaica.
Janeiro. It's in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jamaica only. No. Hedonism 2 is an adults only vacation resort in Jamaica.
It just sounds terrible.
I thought it was that. What is the hedonism festival? I thought that was a festival.
Oh, I don't know.
What am I thinking about?
Sure, there's something like that.
For all the freaks to gather.
Oh, anyone in
That's
a
right.
Speedo is,
Yeah, I mean, it's just vile.
yeah,
It's vile.
creepy.
Kyle's not a Speedo guy.
No, not even close. He actually doesn't even wear. You know how the shorter ones are in style. What do you call those? Anyway, I think Chubby makes some. The name. He's not into that. He wears like a normal.
Like the long board shorts.
Yeah.
I like them a little shorter.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, when you got good legs, you need to show them off a
Right.
bit.
And when you're short, like I am, he's tall, so he can wear long and it still looks good on him.
Yeah.
But if I wear a really long board shorts, then I look like I have no thighs and it's just shin to hip.
Yeah, yeah.
You're like, what is
I
that?
like the shorter ones. I always
Yeah.
try to talk them into. But
I have a very short pair of shorts that I cut the grass in. They're running shorts by Patagonia.
Yeah.
And they're not even a 5-inch inseam. They might be a 3.5 to 4. I mean,
Nice.
my bottom of my butt cheeks are hanging out. I might bring them in here and just put them on and show you guys one day.
Oh,
But
wow. I'd love that.
they are short.
I love that. Well, it gets hot out there.
It does get hot, and I'm all.
So you mow the yard like your dad.
I'm turning into my dad. Like my dad crosses his legs. You know, he's like one of those guys.
Yeah.
When he does that, you see probably 3 to 4 inches of his boxer brief under his shorts, at least on the bottom of his leg. And you're like,
Yeah.
golly, put some pants on.
Yeah.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah. That's funny.
And I'm just like, I'm turning into him.
What color are they? Your shorts?
Black.
well, black slimming.
I don't know if they're slimming, but I love them. I'm out there staying cool, you know.
Yeah, black has to be able to cover the skin to be slim.
Yeah, I don't want to be on camera wearing them, but I'll like put them on in here and just show y'all, and y'all can like react to it because they are crazy.
I can't wait.
It's extra funny with TJ and Riggins. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at tjriggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.